afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm great. And what about you?
I am great too. So we are meeting here for the very first time. So would you like to introduce yourself? Something that it would be better to know you.
Yeah, thank you so much, ma'am. I will definitely I'm going to tell me my about myself. So my name is Gyanen from UP in Lucknow, and I
Okay.
yes, and I work at farm and I take care of animals. Like I have two fellows, so I go to graze them. And if I talk about my study, so there is nothing to say. So I'm not going to reveal anything like about my study.
Wow, Ganesh, you are. It means you are not study, but you are. So tell me, what is the reason of behind learning this language? Please, I want to know.
Yeah, it was my like dream in my childhood, and that time I didn't know what was the thing which like attracted me towards the English, and I just wanted to learn English. And anyhow, that like I was fascinated about English, like watching some movies and listening some people. And I used to think that the people who can speak English, the that only the person who belong to rich family, they can only speak English, and not
No, no,
only
no.
other can speak English.
No, no, no.
So
It is not true. And you are, very perfect. And I am very happy to see you here. And I'm very glad to talk with you, you know.
thank you
And
so much.
yeah, so continue. Go ahead.
Yeah, that's why the way I was thinking it was wrong. But however, I used to think that okay, I will also be a big person because after learning English, so I will also be a rich person. So that type of thing was in my mind, were in my mind. So that is why I just started learning English. So it was very very difficult. That time I didn't have anything, like I didn't have any book as well, any grammar book.
Daniel, tell me, how long have you been working on this language of yours? First,
If
tell
I
me.
talk, if I talk about my English journey, so when I was like 15 and like 14, I started learning English through a book, which is which was one of my friends. That book was one of my friend. So I borrowed that book and I started like learning tenses and some basic words. And during my English journey, I have like given up so many times that okay, I can't learn English because English is really very tough. And
Mm-hmm.
here I don't have any teacher and I don't have any institute where I can learn English. So I totally was engrossed with people, and I started working at farm, and I started playing with my friend. So I give up. Again, 2 years ago when I bought mobile, so through that mobile, I again, I thought I should learn English through mobile because here this is a good
It means you
opportunity.
are passionate about towards this language, right?
Yeah, though I have
And
given up so many
yeah,
times.
you
However,
can achieve
again,
your goal, and you are, achieving your goal. And I'm very happy to, like this, speaking like this English, and I'm very happy to see you.
thank you so much. Actually, even I can't believe myself that I have given up so many times that okay, leave it English. Though it was my dream, however, I just gave up. However, I again and again I force myself to learn English and see the result. Today, I must say that I have completed my dream.
Exactly, exactly what this happened with me. And I also, use the procrastination and, so, but we have to, hunger something to do something. When we have to do hunger to do something, when we, yeah, doors are automatically, open up.
Yes, yes. So
Yeah.
yeah, even I don't know what was that thing which like made me fascinate about English towards English. So I have given so many because in village area it's really very difficult to learn English. I have also friends, so many friends. They always work at farm, take care of their animals. I also one of them. I used to go to farm and I did this type of work. However, I just thought that no, I should look out of the box. I don't want to be one of them. So I thought,
Yeah,
though I don't have any degree, so may I can learn English so that people can know me through my English. So that is why I just worked, and now I'm able to speak a little bit. I haven't had any teacher, and nor I had any institute. I
yeah, it's
just
very
practice.
fabulous things. Yeah, so I want to, very curious that what is your qualification? I want to know what is your qualification and what
Hmm.
and
So
which class do you study? Did you study?
I have done my 12th class, but the
Okay.
way I completed my study, it's like useless. I never went to school. I just completed a study from my house. You know, those days the COVID was going on during my 12th, and apart from 12th, so I never went to school. Always my parents wanted me to go to farm and work. They didn't force me to go to school, and it's like not a big deal. Parents always want their child to do work, not to
Yeah,
study.
yeah,
And
you
I
are
was
right.
and I was also happy. I was too happy that okay, now I'm not having to go to school. I had to get chance to meet my friend and play whole day. So I was so happy because I was unaware of that education system. Now I can. What is the benefit of education? If you are uneducated person, so people never respect you. People never help you, and you like who am I like? So it's really very difficult to survive your life without education. So yeah,
Yeah,
it's really
yeah,
difficult. I didn't get too much time. I didn't get chance to like sharp myself. However, I have that dream, so I completed. So it is really very good. Now I'm
okay.
connecting people. Now I can connect people and I talk to them about their about their culture, and I love talking to them when they told me their story, that what is your story, what is my story. So they share each other. So I
This
love.
is a very, good way to interacting with the other people, and this is a good to know about their, cultures, their locality. So it is very good. So tell me, Gyanendra, when you started, what type of method did you, adopt to learn this language? What type
Hmm.
of method?
Well, that time I had a book, only a grammar book. I didn't have anything apart from that book. So I made my English journey so easy. I thought, okay, leave it all the thing, just learn tenses and some basic words. And after that, I will speak. I will use wherever I am. So I will use. So whenever I used to go to form, so whenever I like, suppose I'm alone. So I just speak like that. Okay, now I'm going to present tense that. Okay, I come here daily, and my brother comes here daily, and
Wow.
I am here. I'm looking something. I'm doing something like that. Small sentences and basic words. I just used to speak, and then I started using connector. That okay, how can use connector? So that okay, I have come here.
Is what I did. Actually, this is what I did when I started my English spoken. Actually, this is all the things when I started my English spoken. I use only small sentences, and that time I was not able to, made to big sentences. And this is our when a child is learn to anything. When a child, learn to the subject thing, so he always start ABC. So that time the small sentences like of us ABCD.
Yeah, because the thing is that that time I didn't have any idea about conjunction, proposition, causative, conditional, passive, so many things. So that is why I just made my English easily. Because how can, if suppose there is a child like 5 years old, 6 years old, so you just put the weight like two kg weight you can put on his head. Not only you just going to put only 50 like 50 kg on his head. So what he will do? He just start crying. So we should not do like we are beginner, so we don't think about like conjunction, preposition, and so many things. We just work focus on that, say like situational English, some basic word, and we should not think about like big grammar and big thing. whenever wherever we are, we just used to use those words, some basic words and basic structure. Of course, definitely it will help. After 2 to 3 days, like 3 weeks, you will realize that yes, I'm able to speak that. Okay, so like situational English is really very big. Suppose whatever you are doing, you can describe what happened.
No, no, no. It's completely well.
Yeah. So
You
then
continue.
I started like storytelling. I love storytelling. I love spooky movie. I like horror movies. So I created like horror story that okay, last night I was coming through the garden, and that garden was so like it was dense forest, and someone told me that here there is so many ghosts like possessed. So I was coming there, and suddenly I saw a light, and that light came down, and that light become a ghost. Then I started like I got scared. So like this, I just created so many stories. Then I asked question related that story. Okay, Janin, last night where were you? Where were you? Last night I was, I was coming from my friend's home. Like I was going through a dense forest. Suddenly I saw a ghost. Okay, so when did you see the ghost? So what did you do? I got scared and I came back to my home like that. I made small stories like that.
Okay, so Gyanend, I have learned from you a lot of things because yeah, I try to speak language. I can try to speak English language, but sometimes I could not able to is make a story, a big story. But I have learned from you that yeah, when I go to learn this language, I made to hypothetical stories in our mind.
There is a small structure like subject plus second form. With the help of this small structure, you can describe your whole story.
Yeah.
Even you can describe your big story from your since your childhood till now. You can describe only just because of subject plus second form. Subject plus second form. Like okay, today I got up early in the morning. I got fresh. Then I took breakfast. Then I went to my friend's home. I met my friend. Then I came back to home. Then I took rest. Then I got a message. Then I started talking to you. Did I use any other structure? No, I just used only second form, second form, second form.
Okay.
So
So can you tell me how many how many sessions do you take in a day?
like rarely I take like after 2 days, after 3 days like that. Whenever someone approach me and by through my channel, so I just call them, and I also send request when I check my that YouTube channel that okay this person is like this, so I also send request to them to talk to me. So yeah,
So how
like this.
you got me? How you find me to send me message?
Yes. You are from Lucknow, so I was
Yeah,
watching.
I'm from Lucknow.
Yeah, that is why that thing fascinated me to talk to you that you are also from Lucknow. So I was talking like I was watching like Pooja flirts. Have you talked to like Pooja ma'am who is also
No,
belong to Lucknow?
I no, I don't know about Puja.
I watched a video in which I forget the name of that channel, but I watched there. I when I listen your introduction that okay I am from Lucknow, so I got happy
Okay,
that okay.
he was also from Lucknow.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay.
You know,
Puja was also from Lucknow.
yeah, she is like Sanjay Gandhi PGI near the PGI
Okay.
hospital.
So
Yeah.
where do you live in Lucknow?
In Lucknow, I just do you know like Amusi Airport?
Amasi Airport. Okay, okay.
So yeah,
Yeah,
and do you
I
know
heard.
like Scooter India,
No,
Sarojini Nagar?
only I heard about that sir, Amasi Airport.
Yeah,
I have
it is
yeah, I haven't go there, but yeah, I heard about that.
8 kilometers far from my village. Yes, Amusi Airport.
Okay, okay, okay.
And
So
extra day it was extra day. Yeah, extra day it was Monday, so I went to Lucknow, like Charbagh, and from where I took medicine of my dad. Then I came back to my home.
Okay,
So
so tell me about your family. What is your, how many siblings do you have? And in
yeah,
your
we are five siblings. I have two elder brother, two younger sisters, and I'm middle one. My both elder brother got married. My one sister got married, and yeah. So we are like 11 members in my family.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay. So have you any questions regarding me?
Yeah. So I would like to know about yourself. Yes.
Yeah, you are know about myself, but yeah, it is formal conversation. So I'm going to introduce myself. So my name is Neelam Yadav. I am from Lucknow, and I have done my B.Ed, and after that I am doing my masters, as you know, and I am currently living in Lucknow, and I have so many hobbies like dancing, painting, drawing, and sometimes in my leisure time I used to listening song and reading books. Sometimes when I get time I read book. And these days, if I talk about these days I'm very engaged, I'm very obsessed toward this English language, and I indulge myself toward this language, and I'm very happy to interact with the person this time. And I'm very you know uh, I'm very obsessed to this language, and I want to help the people. And this is my earlier it is not my intention, but today's I have an intention to help the people who who want to speak this language and who want to create a atmosphere to speak this language. So that's why I thought that I have create a YouTube channel, and I have put force and responsibilities on myself. Then I have created my YouTube channel, and that time take I have do do sessions, and I have some sessions for the different type YouTubers. That's all
Okay.
about me.
You are doing great. Wow. English has become our fashion, not fashion, but also it has become our life.
Yeah,
Without
interesting. You told that when the people speak English, and the other person think that he was a
yeah,
very great, he was a very knowledgeable person. So it is in our country it is it is demanding language, very demanding language.
wherever you go nowadays, wherever you go, you find people talk in English. Like if you go to airport and railway station, bus station, and wherever you go, restaurant and hospital, wherever you go, people, you have to go through the English. If you don't know about English, so it's mean you are not going to find anything. It's really very
Yeah,
difficult. So
yeah, and
being
yeah,
educated,
I think that we have to learn this language. If we will go to any other country, other city, other state, it will very helpful for us, because the other country, when I talk about the southern country, sorry, southern state, we always there we are not Tamil, we are not Telugu. So I will have to conversation with them in English. So it is very helpful to visit any other place. So
yes, yes.
English, yeah,
Yeah, so it doesn't matter how educated you are, being
yeah,
educated, it doesn't
doesn't
matter.
matter. Yeah, education
Even,
is only academic record. I think education is only academic record, because when you are not respect to the other person, how we can say you are educated, you know?
yes,
So
English has
yeah,
become our life of part, when even when we go to any grocery shop, so we are given like bill in which written in English. Whenever we are buying something, so something is written in English.
written
So
in English.
how can you figure out that whether this product is expire or not? And though it is like normal thing, and what about when you are going to book any train ticket, when you are going to go through any fill the form, in hospital, anyway, in restaurant,
All
so it's
things in
really very
written, yeah, written in English, all the things.
Yeah, it is mandatory to learn English. So every, like, that's why people should learn English. Because without English, no matter how much educated you are not going to do well. So it's like we are uneducated, no matter
Yeah,
how much
but
knowledge about math
yeah,
and
it's
science and
like
what.
yeah, when I heard you, I feel very, delighted in inside, in my inside, because you speak very fast, and you speak very fabulous this time. So yeah, and
But so many.
I want to know, yeah, I want to know how long have you been in, not your journey, but how long have you been contact with the other person?
Yeah, it has been 1 year, ma'am. Yeah, I must say that 1 year. Whenever I got any person, so I just talk to
So
them.
you called, so you talked to that person video call or only audio call?
Audio call, ma'am. Audio call. Since I started
Okay.
my channel, then I started talking to on audio call. Otherwise,
Okay.
earlier I used to talk on your audio
Okay.
call.
So when did you start your channel?
Yeah, it has been like 1 year, but I didn't work on my channel. And like say 7 months ago, I started. It has been
Okay.
7 months. It has been 7 months.
Okay.
I have been working on my channel.
Okay. So how many applications do you use in your spoken time? How many applications?
Application means.
It means app. Like, uh, have you used as fluency, or Joe Stock, other this type of
Never,
applications?
never. I never use any type, any kind of application. I just even I told you that I didn't resorted to any application, nor did I resorted any teacher and any institute. I just I just listen people and spoke like that.
Okay, so
So
you are learning speaking in English only YouTube videos and
yes,
reading books.
reading. I hate reading. I hate writing. I never wrote anything, and I never read. I just it's like boring. I just listen and I speak. I speak just
Okay,
like this.
yeah, try to imitation.
Yeah, and whenever I go to grace my fellows, so I just create so many things. Like I do, I go to grace my fellows separate from my villagers so that they can't disturb me. So whenever I just feel alone, so I just speak so many things there. I get time for 2 or 3 hours. So I speak a lot. I speak a lot. So like
So
after one.
okay, so they were speaking to you in English or Hindi?
No,
Your
that's why I'm telling you that I graze my fellows, separate my blazers so that nobody can disturb me. So I live alone for them, toward them, and after that I speak too much. Like I after half an hour I will go to graze my fellow, and I will graze my fellow till 6 p.m. So I have so much time to practice in English. So I just create so many stories and ask question and reply. Then I try to speak my daily routine question and reply. Then I try to speak my friend's daily routine question and reply. And then I just news reporting. I just do so many news reporting. However, I have made so many news reporting as well. So
okay.
so I think there is three three situation. Like if you want to speak English, people say that okay, instead of being possession and action. So whenever we talk about English, so we always talk about in state of being and action and possession. That what do you have and where you are and what are you doing. So there are three situations in English, and we have to go through like past tense, future tense, and present tense. So there is no, yeah, either people just ask you question and you have to reply, or you are asking questions, so other people supposed to reply. So there is nothing a big deal. We just create our English. We make our English difficult. That is why we get stuck while talking to someone, because we have a lot of burden. It's like, oh, English is really very big deal. We
Yeah.
can't talk. We can't talk to anyone. So that is why we just people say that we like in order to learn English you have to like go through big structure and idiom phrases. No, it's not. You can like describe yourself with the help of some basic words and structure as well. Everything will come to you. You know, advanced everything will come to you. First, you start speaking basic, then everything will come to you.
Yeah,
And
first we have to start basic English. Then
ah,
we have to go through the advanced and other things.
but beginner, what they do, just they think, oh my God, it's a really very big problem for learning grammar. You know, people are very fluent here, and I'm not able to speak even a single structure.
We have to passionate and we have to determine this language. Otherwise, we have to interest this language. Otherwise, we can't, learn this language and anything. We can't do anything without interested and without, determination and without and most of things when the people forget all the things, quit all the things. Exactly, they have not any interest and they have not any determination and they are not consistent all that thing, so they are decided to quit that.
Yes, yes. So many people, like million of people, they give up just because of they make themselves difficult. We should not do this because nowadays we have a big platform where you can solve your doubt and you can learn so many things. So yeah, earlier it was a problem for us, like we didn't have anything, so many things. So yeah, it is really very important. Like you, everyone can learn English, can speak English because we should learn basic things. Just complete your tenses and you can how while speaking I just make mistake, but at a time I just figure out my mistake that oh I spoke wrong, so I correct myself because I know everything.